Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahima, aka NYC Passion, and I just want to quickly here show you a tutorial on how to use Snapseed, which is an application that is free, and they do not pay me to say this. I'm just showing this. So if you need something quick to edit your photos, you can have how to use it, a little bit pretty intuitive. But if you download the app and already uh, press to open it, you have the option to open a photo from your device, and that's where I'm at. I already chose the picture that I want to upload, and it is showing right now. Then you can click on the little pencil on the right here. In this case, by the way, I'm showing you my iPad. You have the options here: tune image, details, curve, white balance, etc. So for this case, I'm going to just go ahead with the tune image first. And then you can see also a histogram at the bottom left here. You can see the adjust, and you can, if you like, by pressing adjust, you'll see all the settings that show up: brightness, contrast, saturation. So by swiping up and down the screen, you get to select which one you want to work on, and then swiping left or right to adjust as much as you need. So brightness, if I wanted to go more up or down, in this case, I'm at plus, you can see the top left there showing plus 20. I'm gonna actually go down to plus 9. Okay. The image also does look a little different. It looks well controlled because I'm filming this with the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and it looks well controlled. Like, you have more saturation and a little bit more brightness than actually I have. So just bear with me as we do this. Contrast is a little different. Add a little bit more contrast. Saturation, I'm adding a little bit more. You can see how much more I'm seeing on the left. I love my photos a bit more saturated. That's my choice. Ambiance a little bit more. Look at the reflection on the water, which is changing. Again, it looks more saturated and brighter on the image already, but it's to give you an idea what it is and how to do it. Highlights I usually reduce to get more quality and more sharpness. Here at minus 25, I'm trying to hit. And then shadows, not so much shadows in this photo, but I'm adding here a little bit more brighter shadows. And then finally the warmth, which kind of defines the white balance. You can make it warmer, or you can make it cooler. In this occasion, I'm gonna go reduce the warmth to maybe -7. Okay, so this is the image that I'm happy with at this moment. I think it could be brighter, however, on the water, in the water area. And to edit that, I'm just going to have to make a selective choice. So I'll go back to selective, which give me an option to press anywhere on the screen here and just choose that specific area to edit. And then once I touch it, you will see a letter B for brightness that appears. Once I pinch from in there, you can see the area that will be affected in red. I can make it brighter, bigger area, or smaller area. So I made it just about enough. And then you can swipe up or down for other options that you can selectively edit for that section: saturation, structure, etc. So as far as the brightness goes, I want it to be brighter a bit in that area. I have other options to do this, by the way. I'm just using this way right now. So I added a bit more brightness on the water, and then I'm going to press or tap on it so I can see the options. One of them being to copy, as you can see here, to copy. And I will copy that. And then I can choose another area that I did not affect before, and I want to just tap on the screen so I can paste the same exact setting in that same area. And I'm going to do the same here on the far left too as well. Okay, so there's that. Now I have an image that is a bit brighter on the reflection. I press OK. Feel that the image is not straight, so I'm going to crop it, or make, before I crop it, I actually just rotate it using the rotate tool. But this is the cropping tool where you have a 16:9, which is the ratio of this image I took it at. I'm happy. You could choose other options if you want it. Rotate normally automatically makes it go straight, but in this case it did not. And then I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it just a bit but notice that I'm cropping the top left, which I'm really not happy about. But I could use other application later to add, more content to it if I wanted, like Photoshop with content aware fill or generative fill AI. So I'm happy. Over here, the image is like this. And then if I needed to remove some imperfection, minor, I can go ahead and use the heal tool. And for instance, on the bottom left here, I'm not super happy about these branches. I don't know if you can see them. So I can just, on the heal tool, when you touch the screen, you are choosing the area you want to heal and work on. So I'm going to make it bigger. Again, I press undo, and I'm touching something I don't want. And I'm going to go to the left here to the area I don't want. But there I can select by brushing, and it's not perfect, but it does the job. And I can remove this. This because there is a reflection there, so I don't want to just remove it in a very unorganized way. Okay, so I'm doing this slowly here for this tutorial, but you can take your time and get it done in a much better way. And the edges are always interesting because you usually have like this little extra that shows there. All right, so pressing OK for this, and you want to see the before and you want to see the after, where we at. It looks a little hazy, the image, in my opinion, and that also you can edit and change that in a matter of contrast for this occasion. But there are other applications where you can actually change the haze in itself. Here I'm just using contrast at 20. I don't usually like to use contrast in general, but boom. Okay, and go back a little bit more so you can see the image. All right, so this is the Beresford Towers. This is the San Remo Towers, the Museum of Natural History being just about here between the Beresford and these little foliage. This is the Ladies Pavilion. This is the Lake of Central Park. All right, I think that gives you an idea how to use this application. Let me know what you think. Thanks. And yes, thanks for liking and subscribing.